Shalom, my friends. I'm back, sort of. Not wholly, but partially. Man, I really don't know where to begin. Look at all this I have here. I mean, here's just get well cards. There's so many of them. I can't hold them all up. These are the ones that me and my daughter read while I was in the hospital, but we still have to read all these, and I only have so much strength in the hospital. Not much, but I'll tell you, it was a total shock, a total surprise. My entire life has always been charmed, I've always been dealt a really good hand from early childhood on. Never had any serious health concerns. Never had any serious setbacks of any kind. I've always enjoyed every aspect of my life. I mean, I've really been baruk in thousands of ways, always. Well, I don't know, I think it was around February 14th I came down with this flu that I know a good number of you have experienced, where pretty bad flu, for 3 days, and then the 4th day I thought it was over with. 5th day that thing came back like a hurricane and hit me again, and I don't know, then some complications started setting in, where had it not been for my darling daughter Michelle, I don't believe you would have seen me on YouTube again. I'm not one to call doctors, and I forget what it was. There was some kind of a condition going on that said I would have had a heart attack and probably just died, But anyway, my daughter came earlier on than that would have happened, and what a beautiful daughter I have. I mean, she really tended to me. She did not let go, and one thing led to another, and I told her, I says, if you think I should go to the hospital, then I'll go. And eventually it came to that. I hadn't been, my bladder, and I hadn't been going to the bathroom for 3 or 4 days, and that's when we went. And when we got there, as it turned out, when we got there, my kidneys were not functioning. I think they were functioning at 0.05. My kidneys had failed. And the doctors, they were like, they thought that I would be on kidney dialysis 3 times a week for who knows how long, and hearing that was pretty strange, but honestly, when they told me that, I didn't react the way I thought I would have reacted. I mean, normally hearing something like that, I would have thought that it would have been, would have made me very fearful, and I wasn't. I just felt like I didn't believe it. It wasn't mine. The Ruach was telling me something different. So, and then they thought, well, they wanted to put 2 tubes in my back to see if they could get the kidneys working again, where instead of the kidneys going to my bladder, they would come out these tubes and go into these things called J bags, which I'm wearing at present. Anyway, they took me into the operating room, and they put these 2 tubes in my back, one into each kidney. And out of that come these 1/4-inch tubes, and they go down these J bags, and they wanted to see if my kidneys would function. Well, I think, you know, time gets very distorted when they're giving you these drugs. I mean, that was really strange, but so I think it was a matter of hours that they were very surprised. You know, I had at least I don't know, 6 or 7 doctors, each one having like 2 students to each of them. I mean, I had like 18 doctors and students. You know, 1 doctor and 2 students for this, you know, like kidneys, a doctor and 2 students for the bladder, and on and on and on and on. I have to say, Robert Wood Johnson, I was really impressed. I mean, these guys are, they're really on the ball. The problem is that they just look at the body like a mechanic would look at a Chevy engine, you know, and they really don't know what's going on. I mean, I saw that time and time again. For example, you know, with the kidneys, I could tell, you know, they thought my kidneys, my kidneys failed. They were operating at 0.05, and it seemed to me that they thought, they ain't coming back, you know, he's going to go on dialysis, and then maybe we will have to see, you know. So at least they're honest that way. That we're, you know, we don't know, but we want to try this. And I'm like, you know, whatever, just get me out of here, you know. So they hooked me up, and it was, I think it was, you know, a matter of hours later, I don't know, 12 hours later or something, they all came in, and you could see that they didn't see what they expected. They were surprised. Your kidneys are looking really good. Jeez. And it might have been like 24 hours after that, there was a team of 3 or 4. They came in and they said, we're your kidney doctors, and you're not going to see us anymore. We're leaving. We're done. And again, you could see that they weren't seeing what they expected to see. They were very surprised. My kidneys came back like gangbusters. And hundreds of you, thousands of you, I know, were praying and fasting for me, and I just, you know, most of all, I'm here to say thank you. I can't thank you all enough. These, all of these notes from you, like, you know, we haven't read most of them. A lot of them just cause me to weep. And one of you, Mom, you know who you are, you sent me a Christmas card. There's a picture of your family, you know, without your dog in the picture. No, I'm not going to get on your case about a Christmas card. You know, we all used to love Christmas for the wrong reasons. Now we're learning differently, you know, whatever. But I have to tell you, when I opened your letter, I just fell apart. The love that everyone has expressed has meant an awful lot to me, and has made, Abba only knows what kind of a difference. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your loving support. Thank you so much for sending money in. You know, I don't have a steady job, you know, I just pick up things here and there, and I need rent money, I need food money, and especially with this, you know, my daughter's buying me, you know, organic vegetables, and we're juicing and getting fruits in me, and getting my body over to alkaline from acidic. I'm a real acidic kind of guy, you know. I like to eat all the wrong things, I guess, but we're changing that, and that costs a lot of money. And your financial support has given me a lot of peace and a lot of comfort, because we're able to go out and buy things. My daughter's in the kitchen now, putting together a new juicer that you all bought for me. And anyway, you know, please continue your support in every way, because I'm not through this yet. I'm sitting here, I still have these tubes coming out of my back. And my kidneys, you know, they're doing real well. But now the next thing is I'm home, and I have to focus on building up my strength. My hemoglobin level was down to like 7.3, and so that's the focus now. And I do ask for your continued prayers and fasting on me getting my strength back, number one. And then, you know, once I get my strength back, what they're talking about is operation and removing my bladder. And what I'm hoping and praying for is that we can turn it around before they operate, where they look and they say, you know what? You know, they think there's cancerous tumors in my bladder, and the best thing is just remove it. But we know that Abba Father is in charge, not the doctors, not you and I, and your prayers, your fasting. They made a difference. I mean, my kidneys came back. Those guys didn't know what they were looking at. You could tell they didn't expect that. Well, it sure would be nice if when it came for them to take my bladder out, for them to look and say, you know what? We're just going to put you back together and send you home. You don't have to have the operation. If they do that, I would probably lose like 20 pounds. It would be 6 weeks of me trying to get my strength back again. Honestly, I've had enough. Man, that hospital was, you know, an hour in that hospital was like a day. I'd look at the clock. I didn't know if it was 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There was no sunlight. I saw no sunlight the whole time I was there. And I went out on the 24th, and I just came back a couple of days ago, and I don't know how many days that is. My time thing is messed up that way too, but you know, mainly I just wanted to give you that breakdown on what's going on and where it's headed. I want to thank you so much for your support, your prayers, your fasting, and all of your kind donations, you know, financially. Please understand, no matter how small or how great, wow, does it make a difference, because I came home, I don't have to worry about my rent. We're able to go shopping and buy good whole foods and get my strength back. The doctors wanted to give me iron. They didn't even give us, they gave us a prescription, but it was for over-the-counter garbage that, you know, would have constipated me and, you know, done all, who knows what. And my daughter's got me this other thing from a, you know, Whole Foods kind of place. It's pretty expensive, but it's, you know, it's not going to constipate me or hurt me in other ways, and it's going to get my my iron built back up and my strength builds up in truer ways. And I have you to thank for that. You know, you're all helping me, and boy do I feel it, and boy do I appreciate it. Now, please give me your prayers that that the Father gives me that miracle where I don't have to have that operation. If, you know, it's probably in another week and a half that they're going to want to do that. I want to see that miracle where I can just come back home and forget all this. So, you know, that's where we're at. It wasn't easy for me to get in front of the camera today, but I promised you all I'd be here this weekend, so here it is, and I'll be back as soon as I can. It's really a matter of having the energy to do so. Again, thank you all. So many of you. My beloved Chavarim, my friends, Shalom to you and your loved ones. Thank you for your continued support. Give me your prayers, and let's hope that that we can all see the power of our beloved Elohim through the love of His children who are recognized by their love for one another. Shalom, my friends.